They're back again. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Terminators from the Terminator franchise. For this list, we'll be looking at the best Terminator characters from all the films in the series that are machines. Rather than assessing overall models, individual units will be discussed, meaning the numerous T-800 models we've seen are all eligible. We're also only focusing on movies, so Terminators from TV shows and ancillary media will not be taken into consideration.
You're right. Nothing matters anymore.
Be warned, a spoiler alert is now in effect. Number 10, T-800 Pops, Terminator Genisys.
I've been waiting for you.
The first of many T-800 model Terminators on our list, this unit was the first time we saw a Terminator whose synthetic flesh had aged, giving him an older appearance.
Old, not obsolete.
In spite of this, the loyal protector of this timeline, Sarah Connor, had all the normal abilities of his line: incredible strength, endurance, and combat capabilities. This unit was sent to safeguard Sarah from a young age and developed a paternal relationship with the young woman in the years leading up to the film.
Pops found me, and he pulled me from the water. And he said that he would never let anyone hurt me.
While other Terminators have stepped into the role of a protector, this one arguably took it the farthest by spending years as a surrogate father to his charge.
That's really disturbing, right?
Number 9, Marcus Wright, Terminator Salvation. Look, we're not going to claim to be as smart as a super powerful AI like Skynet, but their plan with this particular Terminator was a bit weird. Originally a death row inmate, Marcus Wright signed his body over for medical research. After his execution, his brain and heart were transferred into a cyborg body, which was reactivated after Judgment Day to hunt down John Connor.
I know you. I heard your voice on the radio. You're John Connor.
Of course you know me. You were sent here to kill me.
Except he had all his regular memories and had no idea what was going on. Not a great plan, frankly.
Except what you already know. That you were made to serve a purpose.
Still, the idea of a Terminator who doesn't know what he is kind of interesting, and gave Terminator Salvation one of its more intriguing plot hooks.
You point a gun at someone, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Number 8, T-3000, John Connor, Terminator Genisys.
That hurt.
One of the more advanced Terminators we've seen so far, this exceptionally dangerous unit also had the face of the Resistance's greatest hero, John Connor.
The mother I remember would be proud.
You taught me everything.
Composed entirely out of nanomachines held together by a magnetic field, this unit had the ability to shapeshift, phase through matter, and withstand extreme damage, making it one of the most fearsome of Skynet's creations. What is most terrifying is the fact that units such as these are created by transforming humans into machines, which allows this model to imitate human behavior with much more authenticity, even fooling people who knew the former human before their transformation.
You're a sucker for Elton John. And you always thought if you had a child, you'd sing him Rocket Man.
As if humans in the post-Judgment Day world didn't already have trust issues. Number 7, T-850, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. A slight upgrade of the classic T-800 model, this unit that guarded John Connor in the third Terminator movie had a few extra tricks. Thanks to more advanced programming, it was more convincingly able to interact with regular humans, though it still wasn't exactly subtle in its infiltration methods. It also sported a sturdier endoskeleton, allowing it to briefly hold its own against more advanced models. Finally, this unit came with 2 hydrogen fuel cells, which could be detonated in an emergency as a last-ditch weapon. Noble self-sacrifice isn't something Terminators are usually known for, but this one used its remaining fuel cell as a weapon to save John at the cost of its own life.
You are terminated.
Number 6, TX, Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. Combining the liquid metal skin of the T-1000 with the robot endoskeleton of the earlier models, this next-gen Terminator combined the best elements of both. True, it didn't have the T-1000's ability to fully change its shape, but its endoskeleton came equipped with an array of powerful weapons, including a flamethrower and plasma cannon. It could also use nanomachines to take control over other machines, including other Terminators. Debuting in the third Terminator film, this female unit pursued John Connor and Kate Brewster as they attempted to avert Judgment Day yet again, only to be destroyed when the T-800 detonated its remaining fuel core, taking the more advanced unit out with one last quip to seal the deal. Number 5. Carl, T-800, Terminator Dark Fate.
I can see you're very upset.
T2 saw the introduction of a kinder, gentler Terminator. Kinda?
He'll live.
After traveling back in time, he accomplished his primary mission and settled down with a family, even opening a drapery business. Yeah, you heard that right. This killing machine knows his drapes.
So you're Carl.
That's what everyone calls me, yes.
This may sound a bit odd at first, but remember that T2's Terminator learned how to make jokes in just a few days. Imagine one with over 20 years on its hands. Of course, when the need to suit up and save the future rises, this seemingly retired Terminator is more than willing to jump back into the fray.
I'm going to help you protect the girl.
Number 4. Rev 9, Terminator Dark Fate.
He's the most lethal Terminator ever created.
Another Terminator that combines a mechanical endoskeleton with a liquid metal skin, this advanced unit can even separate two elements, allowing each to act independently.
You have no idea what we're up against.
Hailing from an alternate future where the rogue AI du jour is instead named Legion, it traveled back in time to kill the leader of the human resistance. So yeah, it's got new powers but is still a Terminator at heart. In addition to its powers, this model appears to be one of the best yet at blending in with humans, even making jokes and small talk.
The whole body's a weapon.
Because really, what's the point of being a merciless killer robot if you can't have a sense of humor about it? Number 3. T-800, the Terminator. While it may not have the bells and whistles of later models, the first Terminator unit that audiences ever beheld is still one of the all-time greats.
Uzi 9mm?
Know your weapons, buddy.
While earlier models had easily identifiable rubber skin, the T-800 uses synthetic flesh around a robotic endoskeleton to almost perfectly simulate a flesh and blood human, except about 1 million times more durable and dangerous. While the 800s of subsequent movies were portrayed as heroes, this first unit was a stone-cold killer that ruthlessly cut down anyone in its path. Arnold's blank expression and robotic body language is still chilling, and the Terminator portrayed in his first outing more than lives up to its name.
I'll be back.
Number 2. T-1000, Terminator 2: Judgment Day. It's really hard to top something like the first Terminator, but James Cameron pulled it off somehow. An advanced prototype made of a mimetic polyalloy, this shape-shifting metallic terror can transform itself into blades, bludgeoning weapons, and even the floor. Just try and imagine that. The floor is a robot and it wants to kill you. Scared yet? Well, if you aren't, Robert Patrick's iconic performance as this chrome killer will fix that. Patrick took the robotic body language established by Arnold in the previous movie and made it even creepier. This type was so effective, one appeared in Terminator Genisys. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. T-800, Terminator 2: Judgment Day. The original Terminator film introduced Arnold's hulking T-800 as the villain of the movie, in turn becoming its most iconic character. So what do you do for a sequel? Bring him back as the bad guy, or flip the tables and turn series poster boy into the hero? James Cameron went with the latter, having Arnold play a reprogrammed Terminator this time, one that both protected John Connor and developed a personality.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, but you are a Terminator, right?
Yes. Cyberdyne Systems Model 101.
He learned to not kill innocent people and still be a badass, and even developed a knack for action movie one-liners.
Hasta la vista, baby.
You'd never think you could learn to care for a robot assassin, but here we are crying at that ending yet again.
I know now why you cry. But it's something I can never do.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.